games indoors. Each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with James. And it's Hayes in at the center. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Hayes with it against Indiana. He was really on his game. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Doncic, when he's making that three, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
Siakam outside. Now, here's Nesmith. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Doncic against Siakam. Rebound the Lakers. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Nembhard with it. He's defended by Reeves. Siakam outside. Walker with his screen for Siakam. Shoots over Doncic. Reeves with the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Nembhard. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. LeBron outside. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hayes. Outside, James. Connects from three-point range. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Here's LaRavia. Hayes the pass to James. Here's LaRavia. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor. Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Huff. Now Nembhard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Reeves outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Huff.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Shot, high post. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Doncic outside. Inside. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for Indiana.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. Here's Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Reeves outside. There's the screen. Here's LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. It's deflected. Taken away by Hayes. Over in the corner, Doncic. Reeves outside. Drills it from outside.
Throughout a game, Reeves will find every which way to score.
Nembhard, the pass to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
LA has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Doncic passes to Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. Neesmith covering. Launches it. Doncic, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Huff. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Huff's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. 43 points out last game. It's stolen. And stolen by LeBron. On the wing, Doncic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pacers with the rebound. Now, here's Neesmith. Nothing on the board. For 3, Siakam. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Now here's Hayes. Over in the corner, LaRavia. And Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and
the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Indiana face mates, crowd. Give it up for him.
Up with a new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And James subbed in for Luka Doncic. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's James. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
5 to shoot. And good that time. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Shepard. Now Brown. Vanderbilt defending, and Brown throws it down hard.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
1:52 left to play in the first. Now here's James. Lakers working the ball around now. That one's not going to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Back to Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Here's LeBron. He's got 10. Right wing. Outside, James. Over to the left wing. Pass to Kennard. Here's Vanderbilt. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. McConnell passes to Shepard. Tapping a screen on Kleber. Back to McConnell. Shoots over James. Again, Indiana.
Well, the mid-range game is TJ's specialty. This guy navigates to that spot and knocks it in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. James, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Shepard. Kennard covering. Now Shepard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Potter into the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
The 3 for Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Potter misses. Lakers trail by 6. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Doncic passes to Kleba. There's the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Toppin. Over to the wing. It's tipped. Vanderbilt with the steal. And here's Doncic from the arc. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Toppin against Vanderbilt. Toppin passes to Shepard. And here's McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Potter misses. Lakers trail by 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Walker. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Toppin. Wide open look, and he hits the jump shot. Toppin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, what made Obi Toppin a lottery pick, that combination of size and shooting. That jumper is nice.
Doncic, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern. I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Toppin. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. Neesmith covering, and it's Doncic missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Siakam, good.
Well, you got to have your eyes up, and Neesmith does a great job surveying the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Reeves against Nembhard. Doncic outside. Kept alive. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Hayes.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Pacers making a change here. Ruff's jacked in. Jake LaRavia is jacked in for the Lakers. Here's Reeves. He had 25 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 7. In the corner, it's Nesmith. No good from outside.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
LaRavia passes to Reeves. Back to LaRavia. And they pick up 2. LaRavia's got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Huff. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Siakam. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Nembhard against Reeves. Kunad kicks to Kleber. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now, here's Nesmith. Kunad covering. Siakam's shot is off.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Back to Kunad. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. On the wing, Walker. Kleber defending. Pass to Nesmith. Now Siakam. Beyond the arc. Kunad with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Reeves outside. Now here's Kunad. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick and roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Pass to Siakam. Intercepted. LaRavia inside. Nembhard covering. Now Kleber. Kleber sets the screen for Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's Kunad. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead. Here's Siakam. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam passes to Walker. Here's Huff. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their next game playing at home as the Nets coming to town. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here comes your favorite breakers and
Brown is checked in for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Walker. James checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Austin Reeves. Pacers on defense. 3-point lead. Outside, James. From past the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Siakam looking around. Five on the clock. Picked his pocket. To the inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Potter's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Aaron Nesmith. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. McConnell passes to Potter. On the wing, Jackson. Kunad covering. Here's Potter, and off the glass. That one's good. Potter's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Laravia finds Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Indiana. Up top, McConnell. James defending. Shepard the pass to McConnell. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. McConnell's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Boy, as soon as you give T.J. McConnell a step, look out. He understands when he's past that defender. Excellent drive.
Inside. James jackhammers it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Pelicans will face off against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Lakers trail by 5. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. He's out there with James. And it's LaRavia in at small forward. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Huff. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. And he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good. I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 6. LaRavia with it. Pass to LeBron. Here's Hayes. Bank shot. No good. And he drives in. And Neesmith with the slam.
Aaron Neesmith puts it on the deck. Goes to the basket with intention. That's a big-time drive.
Now Reeves. There's the lob to the hoop. James looking around. Not going to go that time.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. On the wing, James. James cooking from deep.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Siakam outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Siakam's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Pacers. LeBron outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Reeves against Nembhard. Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Nembhard. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Huff. This one for 3. And James pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic passes to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Hayes.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Siakam outside. Pass to Huff. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 5. Now Laravia. Here's Reeves. Nembhard covering. Reeves against Nembhard. 4 on the shot clock. Hayes dishes to LeBron. Walker with some nice D. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Doncic. Reeves against Nembhard. Back to Walker. Over LeBron. Great D that time from James. Lakers trail by 6. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back over to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Hayes in the post. Siakam's there. A shot's good from Hayes.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Nembhard against Reeves. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Reeves outside. Doncic passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 6.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Indiana. Otters checked in, and Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes, and it's Luke Kennard in for Jake LaRavia. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Walker in the corner. Back to Toppin. Now Nembhard. Shoots the 3. And James pulls it down off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And some changes here for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Kennard against McConnell. Going inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Valdor's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
And that one misses.
I have extraordinary respect for T.J. McConnell because he is an old-school point guard, folks. He wants to set his teammates up. He wants to pick up full court and pressure the ball handler. I am not sure many expected T.J. to carve out this long a career.
James checked in for Austin Reeves. And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 4. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Now, here's Toppin. Vanderbilt defending.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And James throws it down.
And you see right there, Bronny James can attack the rim with force.
Here's McConnell. He's got 7. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick to the inside. Out to the right wing. McConnell finds Neesmith. Here's Toppin, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Jackson, he's checked in for Neesmith.
Obi Toppin.
Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Lets it go with the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McConnell in the corner. Pass to Jackson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In third, the Pacers.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. James outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
McConnell against Kunad. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded close. Count that one. McConnell's got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
LeBron James on the wing. Out to Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here's McConnell. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Potter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. McConnell kicks to Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Shepard's got his first basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ron right side, and here is Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, good on the triple.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's McConnell. Jackson has the open look. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Kunad. Launches a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson passes to McConnell. Here's Shepard, and the layup falls. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the wing, James. 46 seconds left to play in the third. The 3 for Doncic. Pacers with the rebound. Shepard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Toppin sets a screen for Jackson. Pass to Toppin. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Good. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Shepard. To the middle with 1 on the clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers leading by 9. They'll be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. LaRavia inside. Neesmith covering. LaRavia's gone 1 of 4 so far. Neesmith with the ball. LaRavia's there. Nembhard with it. Clock at 6. Lots of room. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Floats it up for Walker. And stolen by LeBron. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Hayes throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
James outside. Nembhard against Reeves. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Hayes. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The Pacers making a switch here. Off's jacked in. And so Walker nails both of them. Lakers trail by 9. Now Reeves. Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pacers leading by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Walker. It's Nembhard on the wing. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Now here's Hayes, and here is LeBron, guarded by Walker. Hayes the pass to LaRavia, and it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Back to Nembhard. Siakam against Reeves. Siakam's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Doncic. Basket good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Boy, the recognition in the feel right there from Aaron Nesmith, making a play out of pick and roll. So beautifully done.
They swipe it. Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Nembhard. Now Walker, James defending. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Second team foul. One shot. Walker.
That free throw good from Walker. Here's Doncic. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And the basket is good. That's now 22 points for Luka Doncic.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. 2 shots. Pascal Siakam.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Huff. Here's Nembhard to the paint. Hayes with the steal. On the wing, Reed. Stolen by Walker. Fast break. Here we go.
Well, Aaron Nesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
At the line for Indiana, Aaron Nesmith, 2 shots.
That's good from Neesmith.
Well, Aaron Neesmith is a guy who's put in the time to become a key rotational player. What he gives you is points if he's given open shots. He's going to hit the glass hard, and you know this man is going to get up and guard.
And so Neesmith nails both of them. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Siakam. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard with it. Here's Huff. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Back to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. It's stolen by Nembhard. For the finish. Siakam outside. At the top of the key, Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Doncic.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
Take a break.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
All 3 throws good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, Laravia. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Boy, Neesmith working hard to get separation off the bounce. Woo-hoo, it's big time.
Reeves outside. James the bounce pass. Laravia passes to Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Pass to Siakam. Laravia with it. Now guarded by Siakam. To the middle. Stolen by Walker. Here's Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Now Siakam fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here's Doncic. Takes the shot. And he drains the J.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action. And right now he is cooking the defense.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. If they want to, they can milk the clock.